ArdrethShadow here, and welcome back to Crush Crush. It's kind of been a while, at least for me. I'm recording this at least at least about a week after the last episode. But anyway, let's get to it.
Pay attention to me or I'll bite you!
Yes, Cassie, you're so adorable. Anyway, let's see here. So as of now, the Nutaku event is over, and now the prize here is Bonnibel's swimsuit. I'll show off the Nutaku one while or so, but let's just run down what I've done here. So as you can see, Cassie's at lover level, so are Mio, Quill, L, and Nutaku. I think Iro is as well. Yeah.
I play to win, sweetheart, and right now, I'm gunning for you.
Okay. And at least according to the little thing here, I think I finally got to where I need to be with the artist job. Meaning we can finish off Bonnibel, hopefully. Let's see.
Y'all remind me of raw cookie dough. You look delicious, but you're probably bad for me.
Well, I never thought that raw cookie dough was bad for you, but okay. Yeah, I think we're almost about done here, so all we need to do is take her to the movie 7 times. And luckily I can do that. Although before I do that, let me just see. I can't quite do the astronaut job yet. I still need the zoo job to keep going, so... yeah, I guess that'll be the setup for now. Okay. Let's take her to the movies.
I reckon there's nowhere I'd rather be than where you are, darling. Thanks for a lovely date.
No problem. And let's see, what do you have to say now?
I'm not one for labels, sugar, but I'm a bit old-fashioned. Am I your beau, sweetheart? Are we an atom?
Yes, we are.
Goodness me, I'm blushing. That shouldn't have been so hard to ask, but I guess I was worried you'd say no. I need a cupcake.
Okay, actually, no, I take it back. I think this is where I left off on before. Although, I am where I need to be at the artist job, so I guess for now, we can talk to her, and then I'll either talk to any of the other girls, or I'll just meet you back whenever she's ready. And judging by this timer, I would probably be here a long time, so let's just see if she says anything interesting.
I love hugging you almost as much as you love being hugged by me, sugar cookie.
Okay, well... considering I don't remember everything that I've shown off in the first 13 episodes or so, I don't know, like, I might go back and review that sometime in the future, but for now I guess maybe I'm just gonna have to assume that I have shown off everything for Bonnibel in this case. And yeah, if that is the case, then I guess I'll just jump over to one of these girls if you see a random cut.
Our date don't need to be anything complicated, darling. A forest trail, little sightseeing, some scandalous hand-holding. Does the trick for me. Well, is that it? A little tickle and a smile? Hold me like you mean it, darling.
Okay, well that actually didn't take me as long as I thought. Okay, so we're gonna get to finish her.
The way you talk to me, hold me, and make me feel is my whole world. I'm not afraid to declare I love you. The question is, do you love me back?
To the moon and back, darling.
Kiss me then, and let all the stars in heaven look down in delighted envy.
Well, you sure have a way with words. Bonnibel is in love with you, just what I wanted. And yeah. You can probably see why she's a lot of people's favorite girl, just by this picture alone. And if you have the uncensored patch, or the uncensored version, this would definitely be a lot more steamy. Okay. I'm thinking in maybe a separate episode or something, I'll go over the things they say when you seduce them, but for now, I guess I'm not really going to go over that too much.
I am left with a sense of anticipation for our next interaction. I understand now the meaning of these gestures. Thank you. You are accurately interpreting my material desires.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this is about where we left off with her before I reset. However, unlike that moment, we now have the astronaut job, which is going to be, well, aside from the wizard job and the actor job, the one that has the most time block requirements, so... Okay, well, in that case, I guess I'm just gonna have to do some shuffling here. And as you can see, it's also the most highest paying job out of all the ones we've got, so at least I would say it's worth it. But yeah, it kind of means we're gonna be getting money in a little bit slower. Alright, unless I'm remembering wrong, I think this might have been sort of where we left off with Beverly. Although I still don't have the veterinarian job leveled up all the way, so I'm still not gonna get to finish her off.
Beverly wants romance! Yay! Beverly never so happy before!
Yeah, so before we can actually reach lover level with her, I still need to actually get the zoo job. I don't even know what to call it. Yeah, and I mean, we're almost there, but it's still gonna take a while. And it's just not moving as fast as I'd like it to, so... Yeah, I guess we're not gonna get to really finish off Beverly's requirements in this one. And like before, I think I'm just gonna save the potion for last. So let's see. I'm gonna skip around and see what else I need to do. I guess I don't quite remember exactly where I left off as well as I thought. Alright, unfortunately I think I kind of hit a stop here with Nina since I can't get her that new car. And, well, an easy way to see how far you've been with somebody is, I guess, checking the achievements here and seeing, like, this is the highest level that you've been with them throughout the entire game. Which is pretty handy to have, I'll say that. I almost forgot that this was even a thing, but yeah, so the highest we've gotten to is crush level, and right now we're at friend zone, so yeah, I guess, well, I probably won't even bother too much with Alpha and Pamu at the moment, so let's go back to Fumi.
Odd. I was staring at your gluteus maximus, but without the aid of my glassware scanners. What a delightful waste of time.
Okay, so this is gonna get us to the girlfriend level, I think.
I am not interested in meeting the requirements for a monogamous pairing. However, if you would like to initiate a more intimate designation, I would not object.
Okay, well, then let's get intimate.
Very well. We shall take the neutral terminology of girl and friend and create a compound word implying essentially the opposite.
Yeah, isn't that kind of odd how that works out? Okay, and yeah, as you can see here, we need to get leveled up in the space job quite a bit. So, yeah, I guess for the moment, Fumi, we're just gonna have to kind of leave alone, but I don't know, I guess for fun, let's see what else she says before we move on.
You continue to surprise me with your actions and gestures. Despite the obvious danger I pose, you remain receptive. Is this romance?
Why, yes it is, because I'm dangerously attracted to you in ways I can't understand.
Then perhaps romance isn't dead. It's off to the side, secretly touching itself.
Well, that was oddly descriptive. And also, I just realized there's no big words in this bit of dialogue whatsoever. I'm not used to hearing her speak in small words. And seriously, secretly touching itself. What?
I have isolated a new particle type I've dubbed sextrinos that appears to be excitations of a universal sex field. You generate a lot of them.
Oh boy. Well, let's move on.
I am almost finished assimilating the knowledge base of your civilization. Unlike yourself, it cannot be described as well endowed.
Well, I'm not quite sure what she means by that. Well, I mean, I know what this means, but anyways.
I have used my computer to perform several simulations recently that would likely get me court-martialed from the Librarian Assassins Confederation.
And what do these simulations tell you?
I will remain in this timeline until you succumb to injury or degenerative wear on your physiology.
So essentially until my body is no more, somehow. Okay.
You continue to surprise me with your act. Then perhaps romance. Though disconcerting, the appearance of these strange ideographs on my eyes appear to denote my affection.
Yeah, I guess in case, well, I think I've shown it before, but sometimes whenever you peek in on any of these girls, they have hearts in their eyes.
Won't you play with me?
I would, but, well, for the sake of the Let's Play, I kind of already am done with you, aside from the funny things you might say when I seduce you. Anyway.
My glasswares allow me to see individuals without clothing. Your physical form is nice, but pales in comparison to Bonnibel's.
And yeah, I guess if you saw that, her hearts were in the shape of eyes, so yeah, pretty much what I was saying.
I remain skeptical of some of the minutiae of our relationship, but after analyzing contemporary pornographic standards, I am certain we make a good couple.
And what do these standards tell you? And why did you have to analyze them? Oh my goodness. It's like, Fumi, are you secretly some kind of closet freak?
According to my probes, you appear to be emotionally satisfied with our relationship. Can you verify those findings?
Yes I can. Does a simple yes confirm it?
Excellent. If my probes were inaccurate, I would have to extract them from you. Not a pleasant procedure, I'm afraid.
Wait, where are these probes? Oh boy, well, it's like, what have you gotten yourself into, little marshmallow guy person?
Tell me, do you pronounce the word meme as Mimi, or do you pronounce it correctly?
Fumi's throwing some shade at whoever pronounces it this way. But yeah, I pronounce it meme. I come to think of it, I don't know anyone who says it as Mimi.
It's humorous to see your civilization coming to an end due to climate change. It's like watching a train wreck. I cannot look away.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Welcome to global warming!
Tell me. I remain in constant anticipation that you will want to perform explorative research on me.
So in other words, she wants me to play doctor with her. Or... You know, it's too bad Nutaku hasn't said it, but she actually says a line about how doctors for kids, let's play gynecologist. Or gynecologist. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Sorry.
Log date 7112. The marshmallow has introduced me to the joys of material opulence and frivolous spontaneity. They appear to be an expert.
Good to know. I've never been called an expert in that.
I crave you.
Whew. The way she says it. Man. And I think this is the less talky of all of her dialogue things in the game.
I find I cannot imagine my life without your involvement, without considerable emotional turmoil.
Yeah, and that's love right there. It's like whether you know it or not. And yeah, it's like, that is probably one of the nicest things you could ever say to somebody. Although maybe in simpler words it might mean more. I don't know.
You make my anoxic sediments want to increase their redox potential.
Okay, well unfortunately I didn't get this far in chemistry. So well, for all I know, anoxic sediments are some kind of thing relating to, well, you know. And of course, redox potential, reoxidation. Well, I guess I won't dwell on it too long.
You are the only individual that can enter my lab and contaminate my experiments, and still be ensured of copulation.
Okay, well that's good to know. So if I still want to, you know, do it, I can still do it.
I enlarged my breasts yesterday to Al's dimensions, but my back was sore within 30 minutes. That girl is a miracle.
I was wondering when we'd be getting this line. Yeah. It's like, for real, it's like, how does Elle actually... Like, how does she even continue living without being in pain, unless she doesn't tell you about the pain?
Your timeline seems a great deal more interested in dating and relationships than mine. Perhaps I've slipped into a different time genre as well.
Yeah, this is kind of a dating simulator of sorts, so... Yeah. Unless you were part of some kind of action game, then I can understand that.
The word GIF is pronounced with a hard G, like the word graphic. Failure to do so will result in termination.
Okay, well, clearly you know what side of the argument she's on. So, if you so much as pronounce it as GIF around her, you will die. And to be honest, I don't even know what the so-called correct way to say it is. I've heard a number of different things, like apparently that the person who invented the format pronounces it as GIF, but everyone pronounces, or well, not everyone clearly, but a lot of people pronounce it as GIF. I don't know, so I'm just not even gonna go into that.
Log. In the event that I would need to alter the course of history in order for us to stay together, please know I would do so without remorse. Screw the future.
Damn, Fumi. Did you just say screw the future? Well, I didn't know she said that, but okay. And here she is talking about how, you know, the timelines and all that.
If you maintain current romantic standards, I will acquiesce to unusual coital permutations.
Okay, I don't know what she said, but she made it sound pretty damn seductive. You know, it's like, I've been told that I know a lot of big fancy words, but let's face it, there's clearly a lot of other big fancy words that I don't even know about. It's like, I'm only able to do so much.
Please inform me when the lust eclipse begins. It is an opportune time to invest in personal lubricant.
Well, I mean, she's out and running around. Is that why she wanted so much hand lotion? Well, I guess the time to do that is now, Fumi. I mean, it hasn't started yet, but it's going to, considering we have the... What the heck is she, anyway?
Wubba-lubba-dub-dub!
She's a magical girl, but I don't know. Let's just ignore that for now. Okay, I'm going to assume that I've reached the end for... Well, not the end, obviously, but she doesn't say much else in this case, so... Well... I guess that'll be about it for now. So, next time on Crush Crush... Hopefully... Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. Either I'm gonna keep continuing recording as one session, or maybe just come back tomorrow or something, but either way. Next time, hopefully, I'll be able to move further along with the rest of the girls here. But yeah, for Fumi, it's definitely gonna take a while. I don't even know. Yeah, I mean, considering it takes over 2 minutes just for this thing to complete one turn or so. So, yeah, we're definitely not going to be getting that much further unless I sit here waiting about 2 hours or so. Which, well, I mean, I could, but I'm not going to be here putting you through it all, so... You know, next time, I don't quite know what I'll do, but I'll think of something. So, until then, I will see you all later.